We're going.
All right, hey there, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Cut. You got me, Tom Roth, and you got my co-host.
Anthony Oquindo. That's me.
Absolutely. And here at The Cut, we're here to always be able to react to some videos for you, spark some discussion, have guests here soon. Anything that you guys are generally looking for, we've got.
Let us know if there's something you're looking for. Put it in the comments. What do you want to hear us talk about? Put it down below.
And when you like what you see, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe to our videos and our channel so you can always be up to date on the latest and greatest events. We're gonna kick it off right now. We've got another pretty packed show tonight, so let's hop right into it.
Let's do it, brother.
Let's do it, bro.
So what are we starting off with, man? What do we want to talk about today? I mean, first of all, how was your week?
My week wasn't bad. I mean, we shit.
Oh, I caught you off guard, I feel like.
No, I'm trying to remember what I did. I can't even remember what I've done the past couple days, man. I just back into the swing of things at work after taking a bit of a vacation there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
so that's awesome. I'm glad to be back there, and we didn't do much over the weekend, I don't think. Well, Wyatt was at home, so I mean, him and I pretty much just hung out. We watched movies together. We're supposed to do something. My younger brother came over, I think. That was about it.
Just chill. You just chill.
Just chill, dog.
Chill week. You gotta have
How about
those
you?
sometimes. Bro, I'm always busy doing something. Let's see. Since the last episode, work, man.
Yeah.
I had helped with a product photo shoot over the
What
weekend.
product? Or are you not allowed to say?
I would just say it has to do with fur.
Dildos?
Dildos. Where did dildos come from? Fur.
I mean, furries.
No. It had to do with fur. Animals.
Oh, animals.
Yes, sir.
Did you shoot something for PETA?
No.
Bro,
PETA might not like.
dog fighting?
No.
Did you
no.
capture a dog fight and you didn't invite me?
No, sir.
Bro, fuck.
I'm not trying to Michael Vick this.
Bro, I'll wear a Michael Vick jersey on here tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. MV7, dog.
So yeah, and then I did that, and then on Sunday,
Yeah.
I actually helped with a video shoot for local Cars and Coffee.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
How'd that go?
amazing. It was at the Maps Air Museum in Canton.
That's
So it was-
where you were there.
Yes. So if
Yeah.
you're on my Facebook and you saw
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering.
a picture or two that I posted, that's where that's from.
I was wondering about
It was freaking sweet, man. They had a C-130 you could walk through, and
Oh, no shit.
they had all these nice cars. You had cars in the hangars. Once you go through the museum's pretty cool too, because
Yeah.
they have like little model planes hanging
Oh,
from
no
the
shit.
ceiling,
That's dope.
and they've got like these.
That sounds
They've
fun.
got planes with like from the military with guns on them.
Oh,
Like it's pretty damn cool. It's
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool. And then yeah, like I said, the dope cars. I mean, anytime there's a Cars and Coffee,
Yeah.
it's there's some pretty nice cars that come through there.
Dude, I mean, and how dope is that they were all in like airport hangars and shit? Because that's the shit that you see in like Grand Theft Auto 5 when you're like building your empire, or like
Yeah, I'm telling you, whenever
21 Jump Street, I think, had that. in
dude,
there,
the
and-
picture that I posted on Facebook
Yeah.
with the three, it had a Lambo,
Yeah.
a Porsche, and a Mercedes,
Yeah.
and with the butterfly doors
Yes.
on. Oh man, so right in front of the C-130, like all three of them, doors open, up, right in
That's
front of the
dope.
planes. Like that's some
But
stuff.
how like inappropriate is that? Because those are all like European cars in front of like a legendary plane.
I didn't think
yeah.
about it like that, man. But
I kind of do, especially Mercedes. Like, how fucking dare they?
nah.
These fucking Germans.
So, but I mean, it looked like something you would see out of a movie.
Yeah,
I was like,
fuck yeah,
dang,
dog.
that's dope.
Yeah, like
I'm like, where's the fireworks?
how dope is it? Like sometimes like you see shit in movies and you think to yourself, how fucking dope would that be?
Yeah,
To, like be there, and then you
Yeah.
actually get to be at something like that. That's fucking dope.
it is. I'm very grateful to have some of the opportunities that I have.
Yeah, dude. Like I mean, I feel like everyone lives a good life in the like if they live intently and with purpose and they move with purpose. You know what I mean? But like I feel I do that in my life. But then like I see some of the shit like you're doing, like Dave, going to Puerto Rico with Kiara, or like Willie fucking out there at like these barber conventions.
Yeah,
and
but
shit,
there's one.
dog.
There's one thing.
But you guys go get it. You know what I mean?
But
like you guys go do it, and you deserve it. Dude.
you do too, bro. I'm sure you do too. I see how you live, man. You don't. You can't judge somebody else's.
Oh no. Like
I'm
I'm not comparing. What I'm saying.
All right, cool.
No. If that's the impression,
But yeah, no.
What I'm
All
saying is like you guys like you go and you've made that shit happen for yourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and like because you took the risk to start your own businesses and to get out there and really sacrifice. You know what I mean? And you go out there and then I see you guys doing shit like that, bro. Like when you're in that airport hangar, I'm like, bro, fucking winning, dog. Or
That's
like
sweet.
like Willie, like when he sent me pictures of like the shop come in and then like or like when he's at like fucking those barber conventions and you see like these barbers that like you hear him talk about and you're like, oh, that's him, that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
And like they're all there.
That is pretty cool too.
Or
I've been
Dave
with them
sending
on a
me
few of those.
pictures from Puerto Rico at like the golf course that he's at, and it's just gorgeous. You know what I mean?
I've
Like,
seen those pictures.
Yeah,
And I
dog,
can
like-
only imagine golfing there. That place is.
That's insane, dude. Like,
Yeah.
and I just feel so good for you guys that you guys get to see that and do that shit, dog. So I'm like, when people like I work with, they're like from Lake County, and they're like, oh, people from Ashtabula, and I'm like, yo, dog, like you have no idea, like the people I know from Ashtabula. Like I know the business oriented motherfuckers. Like I know the dudes that are doing it, bro. There's 3 people out here that give us a bad name, pretty much comparatively to the people that give a good name. But those 3 people are the reason that people think that Ashtabula isn't it. But like you have no idea the people from Ashtabula that are out there doing
Yes.
it, bro.
There are a few.
Like,
There's a
fuck.
nice little handful.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah,
like
for
there's
sure.
a handful, and you make things happen, and you do things for people, and you help people out. And I think that's the mark of a good person, right? Or so you'd think. And that brings us a segue to our first topic.
What do we got?
All right. So my girl, Sandra Bullock, man,
Oh,
my girl,
yes.
she's fine as fuck. She's out there. She makes a movie in, I think, 2009 called The Blind Side.
Was that when it came out?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a long ass time ago. I think it was 2009.
It was a while. It feels like a long time ago.
Yeah. And it's about Sandra Bullock is a real woman, plays a real woman, I should say, who really lives and exists.
True story.
And
Or so we thought.
or so we thought.
We thought it was a fucking true story.
And it's about this kid, kid who everyone thinks is dumb and like just a big oaf, that kind of thing, because he's different, right? Named Michael Oher. Michael Oher would later get drafted in the first round of the Carolina Panthers.
Yes.
And
I'm sure probably everybody who's watching
I think it was
this.
the Panthers. Can you pull that up? Can you pull up and see if it really was, if it was the Panthers or if he ended his career with the Panthers? I don't remember.
Look, you don't even have to look up much, and it pops up.
It pops all up.
Let's see.
So he went to Ole Miss. I knew that he went to Ole Miss because he played for I think Hugh Freeze was who he played for.
All right, let's look up his.
Let's look up Michael Oher NFL draft.
Or career. Could have went career. All right, let's see.
So did Michael Oher get drafted? The Baltimore Ravens in the first round. He started with the Ravens.
Yes,
My
but
bad.
what were you saying he finished with?
He finished with the Panthers. He finished with Carolina. I know he finished with Carolina.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you
Or
were
did
trying
he
to
finish with the Titans?
Let's see, man. Career. Let's just look it up. Started.
How hard is this? Like, just to be like, he played for these teams in order.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wikipedia would know. That's down there.
All right. Yes, they would. All right. Cool.
So it'll tell you on the right hand side. So no, he ended with the Panthers. He played for the Titans for a year.
Titans.
Okay.
Okay.
So this man goes, and here, go down actually.
Where we going?
I want to go to college.
Oh,
All right,
Miss.
hold up.
Yeah.
Okay. So Hugh Freeze, I knew it. Hugh Freeze, who I was talking about, was his high school coach. who later parlayed a lot of success in the NCAA. But Ed Orgeron was his college coach. You know who Ed Orgeron is?
I do not, sir.
Ed Orgeron was the guy that coached Joe Burrow at LSU. And he talked like this. Like, bro, he's like an old Louisianan French Cajun, like, old boy who just, like, eats gumbo and coaches the fuck out of football. He coaches the fuck out of football, bro.
If he talks like that, I could imagine how he coaches football.
Bro, I saw some practices on YouTube. Like, they, like, have, like a video of some shit. I don't even understand what he's saying, but, like, Joe Burrow's over there. He's like, yeah. Nope. I get it. Yep, absolutely. And Ed Orgeron's over there like, yeah, that boy, you gotta go find a drop back at the quarterback there, and you gotta find the wide receiver. And you're like, the fuck did he say? And Joe Burrow's like, no, I completely agree, coach. I completely agree.
Understood every word.
Every word. And Joe Burrow's from Ohio. Like, Joe Burrow, literally, he played like Western Ohio. Went to Ohio State, couldn't play there, and then balled out at LSU.
So Michael Oher. So,
yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
So Michael Oher, he's suing the people who were took him in when he was in high school. The Tuies, I think it's how you say their name.
Yes.
Yeah, and that dude owned like KFCs and Taco Bells. He was like, he owned car washes and shit. I think a car dealership.
Very
very wealthy family.
Yeah.
And they had a daughter, and the daughter
and a son.
But the daughter really loved him like a brother, or at least the movie showed, and like basically defend. And then the little boy like look up to him and shit. Well, ends up being that Michael Oher is alleging that he was tricked into signing a paper that was basically saying that they were his guardians, but they later found out it's a conservatorship. So kind of like what Britney was under, Britney Spears. A conservatorship.
Oh, with her parents.
Yes. So he's saying that he like lost out on all this money, yada yada yada, and is basically suing these guys, and they didn't make any responses, like nothing, except for the Sun. Now the Sun goes on Barstool Sports with Dave Portnoy, not like a media personality like Big Cat or Frank the Tank, like these like personalities on Barstool. He went on with actual fucking Dave Portnoy, who, mind you, just reacquired Barstool. So he's got so much other shit on his plate, but he took the time to interview this dude. That's the level of nuclear it's gone.
So what, like, all right, so
this is
the conservatorship instead of an adoption.
Yes, correct.
And also, the Tuies, they're saying at first, the father, the dad, the one that owns all the shit.
Yeah.
He said he got no money from the movie. Which I would have immediately, I didn't know that. I didn't know he said that. I would have immediately called bullshit.
Immediately.
Unless.
Because you sign over your likeness when you make a movie.
Well, also, I would have been, at first I probably would have been like, all right, maybe he didn't take anything. Maybe it all went to Michael.
Yeah.
That's
not the case either, because on the
Michael said he didn't get a dime from the movie.
So
and I didn't know that either.
To go off of that, the son who got interviewed by Portnoy today, Portnoy asked him about that, and the kid goes, probably the best political answer that you could give was like, hey, I know that people got paid for the movie. He said, what I made, what my sister made, this, that, and the other, who can say really, you really don't know what the other people made. Because think about that too. Think about that. When a movie's based on something or a movie's made,
there's independent contracts.
Exactly. And even going to fictional level, Iron Man gets paid way more than fucking Citizen in Bank Number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter who it is.
Yeah.
No matter who it is. Someone's going to... So the kid who has the most lines and is like Michael's buddy throughout the movie...
Right.
That motherfucker got paid more than the dad in Sandra, or maybe not Sandra Bullock, but
well, that's Tim McGraw, dude. I probably not more than him either.
I would imagine he probably gets paid a little bit more than Tim McGraw.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know, dude. Tim McGraw, he was kind of at a low point in his career at that point. He wasn't really putting out music. He had the whole anti-gay thing for a minute. I think that was him, the anti-gay thing. So his stock was pretty fucking low.
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you know that he was in 4 Christmases with Vince Vaughn and what's her fuck? It's not Renee Zellweger, the other one. Reese Witherspoon.
No, I can't say that I knew that.
Tim McGraw is Vince Vaughn's brother. Him and Jon Favreau, they're the MMA fighter brothers.
4 Christmases.
It's with Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon, and they go around to the different houses for Christmas. Wild movie.
I feel like I've seen it. Like, it sounds familiar.
Amazing Christmas movie, if anyone's looking
I'm
for
definitely
a Christmas
not a movie buff at all.
But that movie blew my mind. But in terms of Tim McGraw being there. But bro, like the whole thing has gone nuclear. Like Oher really now is alleging that they defrauded him on $15 million.
15 mil?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Where does
15 mil.
That's what he's
seeking in punitive damages.
Oh yeah. So he wanted so he was also looking to collect interest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. But here's the craziest. Are you ready for the biggest wrinkle in the world in this situation? Yo. So the husband, the dad, responded to everything. Finally, right? Finally, like, gives his input, yada yada. So this isn't the first time that Michael Oher has tried suing for this.
Wait, so this has been a known issue? Like, Michael's known about this?
You've never heard about it before.
Right, exactly.
He's tried suing them 7 times. And this is the first one you're hearing about because this is the first time a lawyer's actually taken the case.
So wait a minute, what happened all the other 6 times?
The dad is alleging that it's all bullshit and any good lawyer can see that it's bullshit, so they just won't take the case.
So I'm curious, what part of it do you think is bullshit? Like
that's the $15 million question.
$15 million question. What? So I wonder if the dad is alleging that. I don't know. Like, what the fuck defense do you have? But then the only thing
it's not a conservatorship.
Wait, he's saying that it's not.
I'm guessing because that's what Michael Oher is basically alleging, that they tricked him into signing it. It was actually conservatorship.
Yeah, so I guess the tricking part would be
so how can you prove that? You can't. Especially because it happened so long ago. And think about it this way too. He's a millionaire NFL player. So for a while.
So the argument could be.
He knows money. He knows, like, how would you not know at that point earlier than, hey, I think I signed something like 4 or 5 years ago. Because let's say he got drafted in the NFL. He got drafted to the Ravens, right? 23rd overall pick. He's probably making 8 to 10 million that year. Right. So now he's versed because you have to be. I don't care what anyone says. When you start making that kind of money, you need to get educated pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, you need to get educated. You could hire somebody, but you want to make sure that what they're doing ain't fucking you
At
over.
Least you're literate. You know what I mean?
So that way you can at least understand when they tell you shit.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's what's fishy to me. Like, bro, you're telling me that when you touched your first couple mil, you didn't think and be like, oh wait, because a conservatorship you got to get fucking released from, bro.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Like judge's orders, right?
Judge's orders. Remember that was the big thing with Britney Spears.
Yeah.
That was the big ass thing with Britney Spears, guys. Like, she was under a conservatorship.
And what's crazy is
they controlled her life.
It's crazy she's getting a divorce now, which is another topic, but
her life is, she got smacked by the security guard for the number 1 overall pick, Victor Wembanyama, in the NBA draft. She went up to him like a week later and she went to go touch him, like put her hand on his shoulder, and the fucking security guard laid her out, dude.
No shit.
Leave Britney alone, man. She's gone through enough.
Damn. Like, she's getting laid out by security.
Getting laid out by security, by her parents, by divorces. Like, bro, she's getting laid out.
So, as far as Michael Oher, what could be argued from a defense for the father is like, dude, you're an NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like 23rd overall pick, you got paid, bro.
Yeah, you definitely did.
But then again, the movie was based on about him and his life.
But the movie, think about it though. Have you seen the movie?
Of course, yeah.
Bro, no matter what in that movie, Michael is still shown to be one way and one person. Michael doesn't really grow in that movie. No matter what you say, even if it's based on a true story, they can still shape it and frame it any way they want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those fucking white family in that movie was painted to be the biggest white saviors that I've ever seen in my life. Like, Sandra Bullock is literally glowing in the entire movie, wearing white all the time, has fucking platinum hair. Like, they made that bitch look like an angel. And I believed it.
She looked damn good in that
She
movie.
looked damn good in that movie. Tim McGraw in there, he's always a good old boy. He's always got that chaw in, baby. He's always got that denim shirt, that fucking Travis Tritt look to him. You know what I mean?
They were high class.
Exactly. And they made sure they showed that.
Yes.
You know, they didn't make sure they showed.
But that was a very important part of the narrative.
Correct. But you know what else is an important part of the narrative? The fucking kid who everyone thought was a fucking idiot went out there and balled out and became an NFL prospect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The whole movie showed how this family grew. Part of the movie showed how Michael grew, but it was mainly just getting more confident. And like the white lady on the sideline, come on, Michael. Come on, buddy. You got him. Keep it going. Like almost like she inspired him, which she did. She very well could have.
She did. No,
But
according to the movie, she did.
Exactly. How do we really know, bro? Michael Oher probably wanted to get the fuck out of Dodge.
We don't know.
We don't. That's the thing. Like, so what I was getting at is you can paint them however you want. It did not paint Michael in a light like the NFL did, like college did. You know what I mean? ESPN did. I mean, really, the white people won in that movie, and Michael didn't. Because Michael, if you never saw Michael Oher, what's the first thing you're going to think of him? He's dumber than a box of fucking rocks from that movie.
From the movie.
But you hear Michael Oher talk, and he is not a big fucking dummy. He is a smart, eloquent guy.
In the movie, they do. It's not that he was dumb.
No, he was shy. But they
was shy.
Sure made
timid.
you think he was dumb.
Shy and timid.
Yeah.
But he was a protector. He was a guardian. He was.
That's why he could move those fucking defensive ends so well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pushing them motherfuckers back. Boy.
Yeah. So that's what they portray. He was timid. Like, he didn't stand up for himself. He obviously had a lot of family issues.
Yeah.
And he was shy, and he just kind of kept to himself. He wasn't like the people that he was around all the time.
Correct. Yeah. And it
he
showed
was different.
That when he grew.
They made it very obvious that he was different from his environment.
Exactly.
And that, you know, but he was strong, and he was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was something about him that was special.
Yeah. And I really didn't like how when they showed him going home, how it showed the stereotype of like, oh yeah, he's still one of us. We're going to fucking bring him down. Because I mean, I've just seen in different areas when a kid's gifted athletically or something like that, like those dudes that are in the hood know that, and they want him to get the fuck out. You know what I mean? So they gas him up. So I thought that was also super stereotypical in the movie, that it's like, oh yeah, you're bad just like us, so keep being bad. But then you actually watch documentaries about athletes and shit like that, and like they have the people from the hood in there, and they're like, no man, we knew that like Dave was a good quarterback, so we wanted him to get the fuck out of here. So like we never let nothing happen to him. You know what I mean? We never even asked him to go out anymore. You know what I mean? Because he needed to get out.
He needed to stay focused.
Exactly. But in that, they were painting it like that shit
like he was
exist.
Being sucked back in.
Yeah. And I guarantee you that he wasn't. You know, like, 'cause especially those areas, those dudes know, especially in the South football, that's God shit. If you're good at football, even remotely,
that's true.
You're a fucking god in the South. Dude.
That is absolutely
From
true.
like Georgia down, you know, and in the Midwest and the East, not really in like California and shit. California's not that big in football. It's more basketball and shit.
Yeah.
I
would say it's kind of true everywhere. Like, you know, the big name football player. If you're a beast at football, even locally here,
even in Ashtabula, I mean, like those.
I wouldn't
those
say
dudes,
you're very highly regarded.
Yeah, like they're generally not going to let you fuck up. Like,
right.
People in
keep your like if you do fuck up, somebody's gonna know.
Somebody's taking it. Yeah,
and somebody's going. You're gonna get talked to by somebody. Somebody's gonna find out past the word. You're gonna get talked to.
Yo, could you imagine if Whitehead got the message passed to him, bro? And Whitehead goes down there and starts fucking lecturing him. Bro, I've seen that man at the West Side Shootout in khaki pants and Sunday loafers and a shirt and tie, splashing threes at the West Side Shootout, bro. Fucking MGD in a fucking brown paper bag.
Smacking.
Yeah, my man Whitehead. But yeah, it does suck about Michael Oher in the situation, and especially when it's someone you thought was family. You lost a family at that point, bro. And really, like, over money.
It was kind of, it blindsided me.
It blindsided the fuck out of me.
I didn't realize there was trouble in paradise like that. You know?
I thought that was going to be one of those things that lasted forever, dog.
Right. Like, this is a timeless classic, happily ever after.
Exactly.
Fucking, it's all good to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Not how it turned out.
Not how it turned out, bro. And money really does ruin relationships, like, big time. The love of money ruins it. It's not even the money, it's the love of. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It sucks. So speaking of love, you know, like Drake said it, it's fake love sometimes, but is it better to have fake love or real love? Because I don't know if you heard, but our girl Doja Cat,
Doja
baby. So Doja Cat, guys, recently on Instagram has the Threads feature now, which is kind of like X because you can't say Twitter anymore. But she was on a Threads live, basically going back and forth, and this person.
So wait, Threads is Facebook, Twitter.
No, Threads is Instagram, Twitter.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, Facebook is Insta.
Okay.
But it's like,
is it really?
Facebook and Insta are both Meta.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So it's Meta Twitter.
Yeah, it's basically Meta Twitter.
Gotcha.
And
okay.
Well, Meta X, because Twitter is X
this
now.
Shit's so confusing,
bro. I love the X though. That's cool as fuck. But so Doja Cat, she's on there and she's talking with her fans, and this one fan or maybe a couple fans comment something like, you know, I want to hear you like I just want you to tell us you love us like you usually do, and don't you love us? And she goes like, no, because I don't fucking know you guys, pretty much. And you know, that makes a good question, you know, because the Kittenz with a Z instead of an S, that's what the Doja Cat fans are calling.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's fucking weird. But you know, it brings up like a really good point though. Like one fan said, you're not anything without us, and that's true. Because an athlete, artist.
Let's look at this.
They're no one without fans.
So if we're looking at this is Doja Cat responds to fans asking if she can say she loves him. I don't though, because I don't even know y'all.
Exactly.
Wow. My life, my rules, my style, my attitude. I want to hear you say, I do love you guys. And we don't know you. That's a fucking great point, but we have supported you through thick and thin. You'd be nothing without. Oh, shit. Nobody forced you. Man.
Like you're my mother, bitch. You sound like a crazy person.
Wow. She sounds crazy. I guess it's an interesting point on both sides.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, I don't know, dude. What do you think? So let me tell you real quick what I think.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I think. All right. Let's go. I do think that the fan, Daily Taylor T, I think they have a great point.
They do.
Because she wouldn't be anything
correct
without the fans.
Correct.
And I think Doja Cat kind of owes, like, I don't want to say owes, but like, I don't know. I think you can love your fans, but as a group, maybe you don't love every single fan. Maybe there's some crazy fucking fans out there that you don't want to associate with at all. But as a fan, like, you have to love that they're a fan, basically, is what I'm saying. And I guess maybe you don't, but you got to be grateful. You can't just go out here and tell your fans you don't love them.
But
like, that's kind of fucked up.
I don't necessarily agree.
Why is that?
Because, like, you don't always have to tell someone that you love them to have them know that you do. Like my dad's never told me he loves me, But you know what? I know my dad does because certain things that he gave up, certain things that he did for me, right? So Doja Cat doesn't necessarily have to, in that same vein, Doja Cat doesn't necessarily have to say, oh my God, I love you guys. But what she can do is she can go out and put out great music, great concerts, great merch, great promotion, great press, you know what I mean? And just because you're not really doing it for yourself, because let's be honest, I mean, you make $10 million. I just being honest, and this is maybe me being ignorant, I'd never have to work a day again in my life, and neither would my kid. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
but the thing is after a while, you're almost doing it for the fans. You know what I mean? Like, because you want them to keep admiring you. You want them to keep, your
Maybe
gravy train
if
coming
you
in.
love them, but if you do it for you, you know what I'm saying? This is just what you love to do.
Yeah.
Do you owe them? Like, I don't know.
I don't think you really. I think you do owe them good music, or if you're a UFC fighter, like a good fight, like you owe that to them, but you also owe it to yourself. You know what I
Right.
mean? And you love yourself.
But you gotta love. I don't know. You gotta love your fans. You've got to love your fans as fans, not as
people, but as fans.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
no, I agree with that. Like,
but
you just gotta love that you have fans.
That's my whole point.
Yeah.
As fans, you've got to love them. And I think it's not bad to say that you do love them, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, dude. I think I see where you're coming from, and you don't have to tell them that you love them.
No, you don't.
And you really don't. You don't owe anybody anything.
Nothing.
I don't know. I just think it's kind of a dickhead move to not say it.
Oh, it absolutely is a dick. I'm not saying it's not a dickhead move, but I mean, like.
But I guess that's why she's getting the backlash.
Yeah,
because it was just a dick move.
It was a dick move, and she said it felt freeing that she lost
she did
500,000 subscribers. So,
or was it 1 million?
No, it was 500,000. It was 500,000.
500,000.
500,000 fans she lost, and so like my biggest thing about it is. Like,
see, and that's another dick move to say that it's freeing.
But it kind of is in a way. Because now those 500,000 fans, they don't want any part of it anymore.
They don't feel appreciated.
But there was a minute. If they don't feel appreciated after someone saying like, "Oh man, like I don't really care about that." Okay, but you still love their music, right? You can love somebody's music, but not like them as a person. A lot of people love Kanye's music, but they fucking hate Kanye. Yeah, but I mean, I still want to follow Kanye on Instagram because what if he drops a fucking new song?
You'll hear about it.
I want to.
You'll hear it on the radio. Like it's.
I don't know.
And guess what? You're not putting money in his pocket. Like,
it's true.
To me, if you truly don't like somebody as a person, you are not going to do any. You're gonna. I don't know. Me. That's how I am. Anyways, if I don't like you as a person, then I'm not going to support you and put myself in a position that's going to put money in your pocket.
Absolutely.
So I guess I'm sure Doja Cat gets money off of Instagram or wherever. So losing 500,000 followers, I would imagine you would lose money, right?
You're probably going to, yeah.
Right. So
because there go clicks.
Right. So
because you haven't get paid on the clicks because you're advertising shit.
Views. Yeah. Right. So I don't know.
No, that's a really good point. I don't know, dude. Like, I saw Doja Cat was a character on a season of a show I watched called Dave. It's about Lil Dicky. It's on FX.
Lil Dicky.
It's fucking hilarious. But she was like a love interest for him, and I thought she was adorable. Like, I was like, oh man, like she's so cute. Like she's so nice, And now I'm watching this, and it's like watching this unfold. And it's like, man, like, I guess she's she kind of is a cat. She kind of cat, But like,
yeah, cats are assholes,
assholes.
And they're dickheads. And what she did was fitting of a cat.
But also, what Taylor T did is fitting of what we were talking about last podcast, which is the keyboard warriors. Like, you would never in your life, if Doja Cat was in front of you, tell her to her face, you'd be working at a grocery store making songs on fucking GarageBand, Miss High School Dropout. You know what I mean? They'd never say that to her.
No, probably not that part, but I think they would. I think plenty of fans would be bold enough to say that she'd be nothing.
Oh yeah, the first 3 sentences.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But it just goes back to that keyboard warrior mentality. You can say whatever you want to her because
I think the first part was enough to get your point across. The rest of it
that's
was
what
just,
I'm getting at.
Yes.
That's enough to get your point across.
Yes. So this first part right here.
We don't know you, but we have supported you.
Thick and thin.
Yep.
Mind you, you'd be nothing without us. Now this part, that's just unnecessary. That's a dickhead move. That's overkill.
And the most hilarious part is, and we don't know you, period. But we have supported you through thick and thin, period. Mind you, you'd be nothing without us, period. Those are 3 complete sentences. Then they go into a fucking run-on stream of consciousness thing when they actually get angry. You'll be working at a fucking grocery store making songs on Garage.
They really tried to keep it civil, but they
contained their rage for too long.
Yes, they did. 3 sentences is all I could fucking.
Up.
That's it. 3 sentences.
3 sentences, and they blow the shit up, dog.
That's hilarious.
Absolutely. Oh man, I can't. Some of these people are fucking stupid.
So what else do we have, Tom?
So the Maui fires.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's talk about that because there's a lot of stuff unfolding here, man.
There's a lot unfolding,
and it's So what is the death count now? It's over 100.
It's creeping into the 200s.
Is it that high? Well,
creeping into.
Let's take a look.
It's not at the 200s yet, I don't think. But
fire death toll.
It's creeping.
Let's see. So.
Oh, it's 106. I thought it was higher. I thought it was like 160.
Yeah. So I heard it on the news this morning, but that was this morning. So we're at 106. And according to CNN, but I think they're only 25% like searched the whole place.
Correct.
Which is scary, bro. That's
very scary.
That's pretty fucking scary because, man, that's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. So one of the big things that they're talking about right now with the Maui fire are the sirens, and how the sirens, like the what would you call them? Evacuation sirens, like emergency sirens, whatever it is. They didn't sound them.
Correct.
So a lot of people are asking questions like, why didn't we do the sirens?
Correct.
Like that's to let everybody know some shit's about to go down.
It also took Joe Biden 104 hours to make a response.
184,
excuse me.
184. Right? Is that what?
Yes.
Yes.
So this begs the question, and I think it's fair to ask.
I haven't seen the response, by the way, but I'd be interested in seeing that.
There is no response.
Oh, so he still hasn't. He hasn't made a statement.
He has, and he's given $700 one-time payment to everyone affected by the fires.
Yeah,
it was just kind of dog shit, if you ask me.
I don't know. What do you think is acceptable?
I don't really think that they really should have gotten anything.
Oh, so you're saying zero?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to sound cold and heartless here, but I mean, like,
isn't that what? That's what insurance is for.
Did Hurricane Katrina victims get money? Do California wildfire residents get money?
I believe Katrina victims did get paid. Actually, I'm 99% sure because I watched.
They did because of the levees. The levees were fucked up, and they knew it. And it was something with the levees.
So it wasn't government funded. It wasn't taxpayer funded.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But I'm sure California wildfire people don't get money. Did the people in East Palestine get money for the train derailing?
Did they?
I don't think they did. I'm just not being an asshole, but natural disasters or disasters happen all the time. And, you know, fuck, dude, we've lost power out here in Ashtabula for a week before. That was a disaster. People's fucking shit was getting fucked
food
up.
Lost, all that.
Like, I didn't get shit from that, you know, and it's... Why the fuck are they getting money? Like, right. I understand, like, it's a bad thing that's happened to them, and please don't anyone think I'm minimizing the situation, but God, I mean, where does the buck stop? You know what I mean? Now everyone gets something for everything. Well, I mean, $700 is quite a bit of money, you know, and I don't care who you are, but also, like, those same people, some of those same people that are saying, oh, well, they deserve the 700. You're the same people that are saying, I don't think other people's student loans should get paid off. And not that I'm for student loan, but what I'm saying is you can't be for free money for some people and not be for free money for everyone.
All right, so I think there's a difference here. I think there's a big difference here. Student loans, you choose to go to school. People in Hawaii did not choose to have a wildfire and have a natural disaster.
You're 100% correct in that. But what I'm saying is people who are saying fuck those student loans being paid off are the same people that are saying, oh, we should just give out the free money. Like, no, dude.
Well, see,
that's what insurance is for. That's what insurance is literally for.
Right. Yes, I agree.
That's what,
and I'm sure there were a lot of people who actually didn't have insurance.
And hey, my heart goes out to you, but that's also a choice that you made.
True,
you made that choice.
I agree with you.
Insurance.
I 100% agree with you.
I don't give, and just like student loans, I don't give a fuck that you made a bad choice. Like,
right.
I'm sorry, but it's not my problem.
Right.
And again, I'm not trying to sound heartless, but I mean, I've got other shit I got to worry about.
Yeah, we're all responsible for the same shit. Like, if you don't take care of your own shit, it's your problem.
If it's my buddy and I can help him out, I will.
Right.
But
and I think
because you're my buddy.
And I think if you can help, you know, if I were in a position where I could help a lot of people,
yeah, 100%.
I 100% believe I would probably give away a lot of money if I was fortunate enough.
Sure.
And a lot of them do. But yes, I agree. You lie in the bed you make.
Absolutely, right. You do. And the biggest thing is with these wildfires, and I'm not trying to sound crass here, but you got Biden waiting 184 hours to respond to something. There's a reason that happened. I don't care what anyone says, and I think it goes past the fires. There's a reason that the fucking sirens didn't get sounded, and there's a reason there's a no media zone. There's a whole reason behind all that, and it all connects.
There's a no media zone?
Yes, dog.
I'm not aware of that, dude.
Yes, dog.
So
crazy.
So on the ground,
on the ground, air, everything, no media, nothing. Bro, it was something with aliens. I guarantee it.
Aliens are coming towards us.
Bro, I'm not joking. Like, I'm being dead serious. I think that I'm convinced that something happened. Maybe something backfired and something exploded.
Wow,
or something,
dude.
Bro. Like, I'm not, like, it's the only thing that makes sense, dude. Like,
we're getting fucking attacked by aliens.
There is a reason that Joe Biden took 184 hours, bro, and it was because he's trying to figure out, what the fuck do I say to this?
Well, see, all right, so I've seen a couple different stories, though, that said that it could be power lines that went down, and which is very possible because there was a storm right outside. Like, I think it was off of, like,
wasn't there a hurricane going?
Yeah, Japan or some shit, right? Yeah. Japan. Yeah. And yeah, so apparently there were high winds and knocked down some electrical lines that could have started the fire. They don't know.
I mean, I don't buy that, though, because it's never happened before. Like, Hawaii, like, they get tropical storms all the fucking time, dog. Like, you're telling me that shit isn't provisioned for that? What
has the weather looked like, man? All right, so, man, I want to touch on so much. So what was their weather? What did it look like the days leading up to that? Like, has it been super dry in Hawaii?
I don't think so.
Like, I feel like
because
Hawaii
El Nino is this summer.
I feel like Hawaii's always raining.
It is, especially now because of El Nino, dog.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Like, El Nino's like here now. Like, it's really in the ocean right now. Like, they're saying this winter is going to be awful because of El Nino.
They've been saying that for the last couple years, though. I feel like they say that every year.
Yeah, but El Nino's back, dog. El Nino. Like, no, I learned about El Nino in 3rd grade in Mrs. Burgess's class, and I had a pen pal in Florida. I don't remember her name, but we actually wrote all the time. And she was telling about El Nino the summer that happened, and there were like hurricanes down in like Florida, and she didn't write back once for like 2 months. I thought the bitch died. I thought she fucking died, dog.
Did you ever get a reply?
I did, dog. Okay. Months later. I was pen pals with her until like 8th grade.
No shit.
No shit, dude.
That's cool.
She was cool as fuck. I don't remember her name.
Wait, what grade did you start writing her?
3rd.
And what school did you go to?
Saybrook Elementary.
Okay.
And I had a pen pal until like the summer of my 8th grade year, dog.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, she was cool. But then El Nino happened, man, and like I didn't hear back from her for a long time. I thought I'm like in 3rd grade thinking like
that'd be cool if you could reconnect.
Dead.
That'd be cool if you could reconnect.
I don't remember her name, dog.
No?
I don't remember her name. I don't remember the school I wrote to. I remember nothing.
Shit, huh?
Yeah, like it's really lost the time, dog.
Well,
maybe I could do like a lucid dream and like go in and find it.
Oh my god,
bro, how crazy would that be?
That would be nuts.
That's probably what's going on in Hawaii, dog.
So listen, in Hawaii. All right, so
what about it? Tell me
the weather.
Baby.
Yep, we need to know what the weather was like.
What was the weather like in Hawaii?
Yes, if you guys could help us out, let us know.
Anthony, pull that up.
I'm not pulling it up, Brandon. Somebody let us know, because there's other stuff I want to talk about.
So yeah.
So the sirens, dude.
Yeah.
So
because the aliens.
All right, so here's my question. Yes. All right, I guess not a question.
Yeah, statement more.
It's kind of a statement, but like it's gonna lead to some questions.
An inquisitive statement.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm down for it. I'm here for it.
So they didn't sound the sirens.
Correct.
They did send out emergency alerts to cell phones.
Correct.
Everybody has a fucking cell phone.
They do.
But the sirens would have been heard for miles.
Miles and miles.
Big, like, these are big fucking sirens. Apparently they installed some brand new sirens right after the tsunami in Japan.
Yes.
Because they were afraid of the same exact thing happening here.
Correct.
So these are good fucking sirens.
Yes, these are good sirens, good steps in the right direction.
But here's my question. Yeah. What are they known for in Hawaii? Are they known for
hurricanes?
No. I mean the sirens. Like, people know them for like tsunamis,
for that shit. Yeah, and one of the things that one of the people said down there was, we don't usually sound sirens for fucking fire.
Right.
Yeah, but that's a dog shit excuse.
I don't know, bro, because listen to this. And this is a good point that I heard somebody say this too. I don't know if we talked about I don't know if we're talking about the same guy. They said they don't sound the sirens for fire because, all right, so on a tsunami, when you hear the siren, what's the best fucking thing to do?
Go to high ground.
High ground.
Yeah.
When there's
through the forest.
When there's a fire.
Yes.
Where's the worst fucking spot to be?
High ground.
High ground.
Yeah.
So I guess there's a legit, there's a logical reason why they didn't sound the sirens. Or I guess that's a plausible explanation.
It's a plausible explanation. Correct. It's very plausible, but I don't buy it.
And it's a very good defense, though. It's a very good defense. Even legally, if somebody, because they're pushing this shit hard. They're pushing this shit hard. So somebody's going to press legal, you know what I'm saying? Lawsuits. It's about to come down the pike. So I think that's a very good defense.
Yeah.
Now, if they can take it one step further and actually have phone records or emails or
they can get
calls,
that easy.
I think it would be hard in such a time. I'm sure they were probably making emergency phone calls. I'm probably sure they weren't sending out fucking text messages like, hey, what do we do? Should we sound the sirens or should we do this? If they can, but if there's proof that they made the sound decision to purposely not sound the sirens, because of that reason, they're good.
Well, hold up now. So I have an antithesis to your theory there.
That I might have to look up. Antithesis.
So you're saying that, it doesn't make sense to sound the sirens because everyone's going to run to the high ground, yada yada.
Right.
Well, I'm pretty sure that if and this is just me, I just know if I hear a siren, I'm probably gonna be like, what the fuck is that? And then if I'm by my TV, turn my TV on or look right at my phone, right? And then I'll see that it's fire and not run to the high ground. Then kind of be like, okay, shit, That's
a very good point too, bro.
Because think about that. You're not just gonna are you just gonna blindly fucking run whenever you hear a siren? You know what I mean? Oh fuck, siren! We're going to the hills, honey.
I don't know. I might, but I would probably check my phone. You're right.
Absolutely. You're gonna check your phone, and
I'm gonna look on Facebook. I'm gonna look on Facebook. I'm gonna fucking check out. Yeah, you're right.
But think about this. They got volcanoes in Hawaii, dog. You're telling me that the sirens don't go off when the volcano's about to erupt?
Yeah, that's a good question too. I don't know.
So that's the thing too. They're probably looking up because oh fuck, sirens going off, motherfucker. The volcano's about to erupt.
That'd probably be my worst. I'd probably be more worried about that than I don't know. Tsunamis are pretty fucking scary, bro.
Yeah, but if you got scuba gear, you're gonna be okay.
Maybe there's a lot of debris in there, bro.
There is a lot of debris, dog. But you know what? Through God, all things are possible. So you can drop that down and you can swim right through there. You know what I'm saying? But
imagine a fucking volcano eruption and a tsunami at the same time.
Oh, dog, it's just gonna cancel each other out, homie.
There's gonna be rocks falling from the sky.
Fuck yeah, dog. Fuck yeah. You know how much? You know if
it's gonna be
you just
the water's gonna it's gonna be a boiling tsunami.
That's perfect because guess what, man? You weather that storm, daddy. You go outside in a couple days.
You're a fucking king.
There's diamonds, dog, formed from that fucking lava and shit. You know what I mean?
Diamonds or what's the other? Obsidian? Isn't it obsidian?
Maybe obsidian. Maybe some fucking.
I don't even
turmeric,
know. I don't fucking know, dude.
No, tungsten. Tungsten.
Tungsten. Yeah.
Not turmeric. Turmeric's a spice.
I was gonna say.
But you know, you got that shit.
Yeah.
You go to the jeweler, daddy. You got you some money right then.
That's true.
That's true. So you weather that storm.
You're
Praise
set.
God, boy. Praise God.
You're set. Little pebbles in the water.
Pebbles.
But you're gonna be fucking. Anybody who's in there is gonna boil.
I'm gonna have shit pebbles in my pants after surviving.
Yeah, no shit.
Shit pebbles, dog.
So what else? We got anything else?
Yeah, we
Maui?
do. I'm pretty sure. So we were talking about Joe Biden.
Yes, we were.
And his lack of motherfucking urgency in talking about Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
And he's giving away $700. Well, this is the 1 year anniversary of the Inflation Reduction.
Isn't that fucking ironic? You just gave away $700 to everybody.
Yes, on the 1 year anniversary.
Did it happen at the same time?
Pretty sure.
No, I think it's like a day or two difference or some shit.
Within a fortnight. Within a blood moon.
But it's $700. I mean, that's not helping inflation.
No, it's not. Thanks, Joe. I was just getting comfortable with milk prices. Now they're going to go up again.
I think it's I'm not sure why it's such a big celebration because what?
It didn't do anything. It made the interest rates go up like dog shit. Like interest rates are at an all-time high.
The prices of everything is up.
Bro, highest interest rates since like
but
1970 something.
It's called inflation reduction, not inflation destruction.
Correct. I understand that. But you got to understand, especially with interest rates, right?
No, yeah.
Industries are being crippled right
now. They
have,
but they have slowed down on interest rate hikes.
My man, there were 2 last month, and one brought it to the all-time high.
Are we talking all-time high what?
Interest rate.
No, dude.
12% is at the national average right now across most industries, and it's the highest it's been since 1976. Highest all time since the 2008 FICO reset, excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but they haven't been, so they were bumping that shit like half a point.
Full points.
Full point. Right. So now what are they doing? Quarter points?
They're not raising it anymore this year, they said.
Right. So I guess they did reduce inflation.
I guess they did, but you're crippling industries, dude. Like the automotive industry, like I'm gonna be okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's inflation reduction, not inflation destruction. Now, if he would have named it inflation destruction,
we'd be at 24% interest right now. The elite of the elite are getting the car. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking, you're making 60 grand a year. Fucking, your wife's making like 72. You're bringing 113 as a household. Motherfucker, you can't afford this Chevy Trax.
So destroying civilization, destroying the fucking economy instead of destroying the inflation.
Bro, dudes that bought like Chevy 1500s like are driving around in king suits right now and shit, like running shit like Danny McBride and This Is the End has Channing Tatum on a fucking leash. I love him.
Pay triple the cost of the vehicle.
Fuck that. But no, like it's like crazy, like how it's at such a high, and I mean, I understand bringing shit, stabilizing the economy, bringing it down, but here's the problem with that, brother. I don't know exact prices, but bread right now is $4.62, say, right? My Wonder Bread for a loaf, let's just say. Because I don't pay attention to the store when I buy it. I don't
either. I need it.
I'm just buying it. I'm not going to negotiate on it.
Right. Yeah. What I'm going to do?
$4.62 right now. I wish I could.
I can't.
Bro, I wish I could.
You know what's crazy, bro?
Because you can do that at my industry.
Listen, people try to do that in my
your industry.
And I'm like, no, I mean, the price is the price. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If I don't negotiate.
Yeah.
I'm not negotiating my value.
Bro, these same people that come in and go to you like, hey, can you take $50 off, or are the same people that come to me and say, yeah, I know you got 14 grand of markup in that. Just take like a couple grand off. Well, really, sir, I don't.
Right.
Have 14 grand in
I
markup. There's
wish,
never been that.
because I'd be making fat checks.
Exactly. It's about $800 in markup, and that's so that you can pay me, you can pay the store, you can, I mean, really,
Keep
at
the
the end of the
fucking
day,
lights on right here.
exactly. At the end of the day, I'm not making 100 grand a year off of selling 3 cars. You know what I mean? I actually had a guy tell me one time, I mean, I know you make 1,000 off of every car. I used to do this.
Maybe back in the day.
Maybe back in the day, dog. Like, not anymore. So
No, there's too much.
You negotiate with me, but you ain't gonna negotiate on that Wonder Bread, right?
Right. I
you
wish.
But here's the thing: right now, it's $4.66.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think in 3 years bread's gonna go back down to $2.19? No.
I've thought about that. No, but you know what? At the same time, I've watched gas go from when I was probably my son's age, like 10, like 99 cents a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it go up to $4+ a gallon. Then I've watched it drop back down to like $1 or something.
Yeah.
So that's a huge swing. So I think if this is an upswing, if we get a downswing, what was it before?
466, let's say, and now you think it's gonna go back to 219? Maybe not 219, but maybe like 250.
Nah, I say 250, $3.
I pray for that day, bro.
It might.
I pray for that day.
But that's what I'm saying. I've seen shit swing like that. So I mean,
it sucks. It sucks. You know, like it hit us in areas where it shouldn't have hit us. There's no reason that 3 years ago I could have gone to the grocery store, filled my cart up with good shit. And I'm not talking tomahawk steaks and lobster tails, but I'm talking like good shit that I could feed my family on for 2 weeks, and I spent $150, right?
Oh,
full cart.
$150.
Full cart.
Shit.
Now I go and I have a half cart, and it's 174. And bro, I didn't even get anything. I went to Sam's Club on Saturday, bro. That's what I did. That was what I did crazy on Saturday. I went to Sam's Club. Bro, I filled my cart up, but not all the way. But 3/4 of my cart was a pack of toilet paper, a pack of paper towels, and then Tide Pods. Or not Tide Pods, dishwasher pods.
Okay.
I walked out paying $360, bro.
That's crazy.
For what?
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
I didn't even get any Prime or anything.
Did you see? I posted a picture a while ago of my vehicle filled up with the groceries I just bought.
Yes, I remember that picture. Yeah.
Do you remember how much it was? Hell no. Way higher.
Oh, wait. Was that the time you went and spent $500 at the...
More.
6?
It was like $800.
How did that sit with you?
Well, it felt good that I had...
That you could do it.
That I had groceries. Like, I was fucking... Like, I just went and got everything I needed.
Yeah.
And I could be wrong. It could be more than that. Maybe it was 400. I don't fucking know, dude. Now
it was a lot of money.
It was a lot of money. It was well over $300.
Yes.
I do know it was over $300.
Sure.
Easily.
Sure.
And it was just groceries.
Yes.
But no, if it made me feel good that I had groceries and like I knew if I was broke, I wasn't about to starve. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like that's the only thing that felt good. But spending that amount of money on groceries just
makes you sick, doesn't it?
Makes me wish I knew somebody with an EBT card.
Bro, my favorite thing to do, grocery wise now, Tony Orlando's in Kingsville sells beef loins, and you can get them cut into steaks. $7.99 a pound for that shit.
Orlando's, yeah. My wife just went there. She got some ribs and a whole bunch of shit. She just made some ribs the other night. They were fucking good.
If I'm having a barbecue or if I'm cooking out anything, Tony Orlando's all day.
Yeah.
It's the only place I go to get my... Bro, I get pork. I buy 3 pork butts and I spend $40. And I got 20 pounds of pork there.
Yeah.
And I whip it with that smoker, dog.
Do you?
You've had it?
I've had... When?
When I lived in my apartment in Geneva. After that golf outing where Willie gave me watermelon gummies. And I freaked out.
Dude, we were golfing beforehand. Yes.
and then
I don't.
that.
Yeah, that's a blurry after golf, especially is
Bro,
always blurry. It's
Ricky
always a
showed
little
up at
blurry
my
after
house.
golf.
Ricky showed up at my house with a fucking 24-pack of Trulies, and I never had Trulies.
Oh,
before.
is that the day that Megan built the bar?
Bro, no, that day you and I went to Erie Shores, and we came back to Clement's house because he was having a cookout, and I drank those Voodoo Rangers with him. I drank like 6 of them, and I went back to my apartment, and we got back, and Megan built that bar, and I passed out at the fire pit.
Oh yes, I do remember you were.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, you were lit that day. I do remember.
Yeah, that was a good day.
Yeah,
but no, we saw Mixer and Jeff Candela at the golf course that day.
Was that the day?
Yeah, that was the day. Yeah, we saw those two wild motherfuckers there. But we weren't in a we weren't inflation reducing them. We were fucking living then.
Yeah,
that was the time to be alive.
Dude, I was always golfing.
Oh, we were always golfing. Dude,
See?
that's all we did.
We need Trump back so I can golf more.
Bro, here's the thing. Golf is expensive now.
If you golf, bro, like all the time, I don't care what the economy looks like. That shit ain't cheap.
No, but in 2018, I found a receipt. 18 holes of golf at Maple Ridge was $23.
Now it's like 36.
It's $36 for 18 holes of golf.
Yeah.
I spent $72 to have Meg and I golf a couple weeks ago at Maple. They booked us during a fucking outing. So that was awkward. We were hitting into people or people were hitting into us.
Wow.
They made us go off the back nine.
Is that Maple?
Yeah. Meg and I played the back nine in an hour and 35 minutes. We were fucking flying because Meg's actually a pretty decent golfer.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
Yeah, right? Like, I knew she'd take to it. We get to the front nine. These assholes are in front of us. These old-ass dudes with their sons. I waited 30 minutes on the tee box to get off because they were looking for balls and shit. I called Maple Ridge and was telling them, and they were like, oh, yeah, well, you guys are behind this name. They're here all the time. Just wait. They'll speed up. Took me 2 hours and 58 minutes to golf the front nine.
Wow.
Almost 3 hours.
Wow.
I hated everything, bro.
Dude, usually you can get through a round, like a full 18 in like
3.5
hours. Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing that pissed me off, dude, was that we were there and they had the audacity to charge $36 for 18 holes, right? At least have your greens maintained. Bro, the greens were gouged and shit. Like, the cart paths are still hazardous, man. Like, Maple Ridge is a great course when it's taken care of.
Yeah. I like Maple.
If you don't care about it anymore, just fucking sell it. You know
but you know
mean?
what? Yeah, they need to fix the cart paths.
Bad.
Because
especially that back nine.
Well, and if you don't know the layout, you can get lost. You don't know where the hell you're supposed to go.
Or you're going down some of those on those par threes where it's like,
yeah.
Bro, you don't know what you're doing. You hit a bump wrong, you're going over that bridge, daddy.
Yeah.
You're going over that bridge. And I've been there. When I used to hang out with Trevor Hudson, bro, we almost went over. Like, we almost went over the fucking, like, bridge.
That's crazy. Because
it was so fucking slippery and wet, and the cart had no fucking brakes, dude. Dude, it was the scariest thing
fucking
I've ever done in my life.
Flintstone that shit.
Bro, Trevor had his fucking iron. He was, like, hitting the ground, like, trying to, like, slow it down. I was like, bro, we're going to die.
That's crazy.
That's the day that Trevor gave the groundskeeper a fucking half bottle of Jim Beam. Like, just the groundskeeper's trimming the fucking
But you guys have to take off, and he just didn't want to take it? Or?
No, Trevor was just hammered, and he just handed to do the Jim Beam. He was like, you want it? And he was like, yeah, why not? He started drinking. We saw old boy taking slugs.
Golf is awesome. Dude, come on, man.
Yeah, I know. I was just getting comfortable.
I see that.
I like the setup. What do you guys think of this new setup?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Is it clean? Can't see Tom still, though.
That's fine.
Here.
Got that big.
Yeah.
The big phallus in my face, daddy.
But, yeah, man, I think, is that everything?
I think we covered everything.
Did we? We're about an hour in, too. A little over an hour.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about a lot tonight. We really touched base on a couple issues, a couple things that are going on. And, hey, I did want to say, I don't mean to sound heartless with the Maui thing, and I really hope that everyone out there is okay. I'm not trying to be a dick about that. It's just...
No, yeah, we definitely want people to get back on their feet, for sure. And I think it's up to the people, bro. I think it's up to the people to help. like we talked about earlier, like if you are fortunate enough to have an abundance, a little extra,
then give it.
I encourage everybody to donate, like I said, if I did, I mean, I do donate and contribute.
Yeah.
But I definitely wish I could more.
Here's a question for you.
Yes.
We'll end on this.
What's that?
We'll end on this.
Okay.
You have the ability to give to people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even your family, right? When does it stop become giving and start become enabling?
I think it's when the what's the word I'm looking for? When the outcome is contradictive or is contradictive to your desired outcome.
Okay. I like that.
I mean, to me, that's the only way I would see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't enable.
Yeah, don't
give
enable.
When you can. There's a difference between enabling and helping.
Yeah.
And it's a big difference. And enabling just isn't fun.
Agreed.
Yeah. But
it spoils it.
It spoils it for everyone because you're losing money and the other person just continues to fall into repeated patterns of behavior that didn't enable them to succeed in the first place.
That hurt everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, they hurt other people. It hurts other people.
So I think we got deep at the end, and I think that we're pretty much done.
Yeah, I think so too. If you enjoyed this, definitely do as you would do. Subscribe, like if you haven't already subscribed. Share this with your friends, and I don't know, just tune in for the next one, I guess. So you have all made the cut.